Now, composition of two SHMs, we have seen that how two simple harmonic motions add or unite. Okay. Now we will see composition, sum, addition, whatever you call it, of two simple harmonic motions which are perpendicular to each other. Okay. Means they are acting in the perpendicular direction. So first one, okay, so first one is the case when particle is acted by force F1 which produces displacement x, means because there are two forces F1 and F2 are perpendicular to each other, so one is Fx and another one is F by. Okay, so Fx is producing simple harmonic motion in x direction, okay, which is producing displacement x is equal to a1 sine omega into t. Okay, now the direction of omega and x is the same. Okay, displacement is from the center. Okay, so x bar is from the center. Okay, means the origin. Now second produces a simple harmonic in bidirection, means F by is producing simple harmonic motion in bidirection. So that bi coordinate means the distance of the particle from the origin or center, okay, in the bidirection, because in the bidirection F by is acting. Okay, in the x direction Fx was acting and Fx was giving displacement x. Now in bidirection F by is acting and giving displacement by. Okay, and the composition of these two forces Fx and F by will give a resultant displacement, okay, xy in the plane. Okay, in the plane it will give xy. In the xy plane the point will be x comma y, on which the resultant of Fx and Fy will be active. Means two forces Fx and Fy will give a displacement of x by, okay, in the plane coordinates, in the rectangular coordinates. Now in the expression this by, okay, so these two forces means these two displacements, okay, x and y, means these two are like the linear displacements. Okay, so these two linear displacement have a phase difference of, means delta is the angular phase difference here. Okay, so delta is the angular phase difference. So the angular phase difference delta, so delta is the angular phase difference. Okay, so angular is missing, so angular phase difference. A1 A2 are the amplitude of simple harmonic motion, okay, in x and y direction respectively. Okay, so A1 is in the x direction and A2 is in the y direction, and both are the maximum displacement or amplitude of the simple harmonic or periodic oscillation. So simple harmonic motion is nothing but periodic oscillations. Now for both omega is equal to same, means both Fx and Fy produces angular frequency omega same, means both Fx and Fy give angular frequency omega, okay, which is equal in both direction and magnitude. Okay, so we are compositing two forces which are of this kind. Okay, means their direction is also same and their magnitude is also same. Okay, means if Fx is anti-clockwise, then Fy is also anti-clockwise, and if Fx is clockwise, then Fy is also clockwise. Okay, Now frequency in hertz, okay, which is reciprocal of the time period. Okay, so frequency in hertz, which is represented by nu, nu. Okay, so nu. So omega is nothing but 2 pi nu. Okay, 2 pi nu. So nu is also same, and time period is nothing but reciprocal of nu. Okay, so it is also same. Now position of the particle at any instant is represented by r, means the position vector. Okay, so position vector is x into I plus y into j, means x coordinate and y coordinate. Okay, in the I direction and in the y, in the x direction and in the y direction. I represents unit vector in x direction and j represents unit vector in y direction. Okay, and in plane the point is represented by xy. The motion of the particle is elliptical, that we will see by the equation. Okay, okay, and we will also see the cases in which it is an ellipse as a circular, means as a circle, and also as a straight line. Okay, so we will see 3 cases in which the motion of the particle is of the nature elliptical, circular and linear. Now the equation of motion for the case that we were talking about, means 2 forces are perpendicular to each other such that angular frequency is same. Okay, so sin omega t is equal to x by a1. A1 is the amplitude in the x direction, and cos omega t is obtained from sin omega t. Okay, so 1 minus sin square omega t under root is equal to cos omega t. Okay, and it will take only positive value because omega is positive, so this is also positive. Okay, now y is a2 sin omega t plus delta is equal to a2 sin omega t cos delta plus a2 cos omega t sin delta. Sin omega t plus delta is equal to sin omega t cos delta plus cos omega t sin delta. Okay, so put these values and this, then you will get x square plus a1 square plus y square by a2 square minus 2xy into cos delta by a1 into a2 is equal to sin square delta. Okay, so delta is the phase difference. A1 and a2 are the amplitude in x and y direction, and x and y are the coordinates of the point. Okay, now this equation of motion is an equation of ellipse. Okay, so this ellipse is such a way that it is included inside a rectangle. Okay, so this is the elliptical path that we were talking about. So this is an ellipse. Okay, okay, so this is the perpendicular axis. Okay, these are the asymptotes. Okay, so these are the asymptotes, and this is the curve found, which is the of the nature ellipse. Okay, so this is ellipse. Now ellipse has this semi minor and semi major axes, okay, represented by a1 and a2 respectively. So whichever is greater, that will be semi major, and whichever is lesser, that will be a2. Okay, respectively, means semi minor axis. Okay, so whichever will be lesser will be semi minor axis, and whichever will be greater will be semi major axis. Okay, Now we will see the cases in which delta is equal to 0, means phase difference is equal to 0. Okay. So when phase difference is equal to 0 means the particle will produce resonance. Okay. So this is the motion that will be caused, means both are the sine curve in x and y direction respectively. Okay, so sine curve is there. Okay, I will draw a better figure. Okay, I have drawn a better figure in the latter cases, case 2 and case 3. They are the better picture. Okay, so these are the displacement, these are the sine curve. So sine curve in y direction and sine curve in the x direction. Okay, so phase difference is equal to 0 means both starts from origin at the same time. Okay, so both are starting from the origin at the same time and moving in the same direction also. Okay, so this is moving in the positive direction, this is also moving in the positive direction. Okay, so the equation is y is equal to a2 sine omega t plus delta. Now delta is equal to 0, so a2 into sine omega t. Okay, now this will be the amplitude. Okay, so maximum displacement, so this will be plus and this will be minus. Okay, so this will plus a2 and this will be minus a2. Okay, similarly in x direction we have x is equal to a1 into sine omega t. Okay, so positive direction x and negative direction x. Okay, similarly the highest amplitude, highest displacement will be amplitude, so plus a1 and minus a1. Okay, now since the phase difference is 0, the resonance will happen. Okay, means the case in which the maximum displacement will happen. Okay, so when two simple harmonic motion are in phase, resonance happens. Okay, because they will construct very well. Okay, means the best possible case. Okay, so maximum displacement will be reached. Okay, toggle position. Now at t is equal to 0, x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0. Particle is it at mean position, origin, center or equilibrium position. Okay, because center is known as origin and this is the mean position and mean position is the equilibrium position. Okay, and that has been dictated before also. What are the meaning of these terms? Okay, now same like that, means we have already discussed this case, that in the motion that we are dealing with have omega is equal to same, nu is equal to same and Tp is equal to same. Okay, so omega both magnitude and direction, means angular frequency in radian per second is equal in both magnitude and direction. Okay, so frequency in hertz is also same and time period in seconds is also same. When motion is in x direction reaches its maximum a1 or minimum minus a1, then at the same time motion in y direction reaches its maximum a2 or minimum minus a2. Okay, means in phase when this achieves maximum, this achieves maximum, so it is adding perfectly. Okay, so a1 plus a2, and it is also in the negative direction also it is adding. Okay, so minus a1 minus a2. So this is the origin O. Equation of motion of the ellipse. Okay, we have already seen the picture. So this is this is a straight line. Okay, so this is a straight line. A straight line having a slope of a2 by a1. Okay. Okay, positive slope. A2 is also positive, a1 is also positive, so positive slope. Okay, so slope will be anti-clockwise, so theta will be anti-clockwise. Okay, that will be the displacement, and this is the position. Okay, so particle oscillates on the diagonal of the rectangle. So this is the rectangle formed, and particle oscillates on the diagonal. Okay. Position vector or displacement vector from origin O at time t. So this is the position vector. So this is equal to r plus x plus y is equal to x into I plus y into j. So I is the unit vector in x direction and j is the unit vector in y direction. Okay, so r is the amplitude of the vibration at any time t. Okay, so amplitude of vibration at any time t, the resultant one. Okay, so x square plus y square, because x and y are produced by fx and fy respectively. So x square plus y square under root, and both are perpendicular to each other. That's why x square plus y square. So just do this expression and you will get a square plus a2 square means a1 square plus a2 square under root into sin omega t. The resultant motion is in simple harmonic motion with same angular frequency and same phase difference. Delta is equal to 0. Okay. So the component means it is same as the component motion. Okay, whatever the motion was of the components means fx, and what was the nature of fx and what was the nature of fy will be the nature of f. Okay. Because this is in phase. Okay, so this is one was in phase, that's why this happened. So a2 by a1 is the slope tan theta. Okay, and it is a positive slope. Okay, so clockwise, this is clockwise means anti-clockwise. Okay, so this is anti-clockwise. Theta displacement is anti-clockwise. Now when phase difference is equal to pi, okay, means this is out of phase. Okay, means both forces are of opposite nature. Okay, okay, so now you understand that this sine curve and cos curves are nothing but just half of the ellipse. Okay, so half portion of the ellipse from the center are constituted to make a sine curve or cos curve. Okay, so these are the sine curve having a phase difference of pi. Okay, so this is happening in y direction and this is happening in x direction. Both have a, this is 2 pi. Okay, the period of 2 pi. Okay, in both the direction, and both have different amplitude also. Okay, and they are out of phase means if one is positive another one is negative. Okay, so their starting point is like that from the starting one is positive and another one is negative, so this is out of phase. So phase difference is equal to pi 180 degree, so out of phase. Okay, so at time t is equal to 0, x is equal to 0 and y is equal to 0. So particle was at center, mean position or equilibrium position. Okay, so that was the initial time. Now omega is equal to opposite here, because they are out of phase. That's why if one is clockwise, then another one is anti-clockwise. However, they were equal in magnitude. Okay, they are equal in magnitude, but if they are equal in magnitude, then they will be cancel each other. Not equal in magnitude, they may not be equal in magnitude also, because completely out of phase means equal in magnitude and then displacement will be zero. Okay, so change it to, means just make it clear that if it's equal means completely out of phase. Okay, so completely out of phase means displacement will be zero at all the time. Okay, so omega is opposite in direction, that's a true thing, but magnitude is may be equal or may not be equal. Okay, but so this is also like that. Okay, no, it's right. So opposite in direction, equal in magnitude. Okay, so it's right. Okay, angular radiation is out of phase means only only amplitude is different. Okay, only amplitude is different. Okay, both are having different amplitude. Rest of the things are all correct. Okay, okay, because in phase was same in direction. Okay, and equal in magnitude. Now this is out of phase, so opposite in direction and equal in magnitude. Okay, now frequency in hertz is same and time period in seconds is also same. But now motion in x direction reaches its maximum. Motion in y direction, when motion in x direction reaches its maximum in y direction, when motion in x direction reaches its maximum, motion in y direction reaches its minimum and vice versa. Okay, so when motion in x direction reaches its maximum, the motion in y direction reaches its minimum and vice versa, because they are completely, means they are out of phase. Okay, the phase difference is equal to 180 degree, that's why this happens. Okay, this has been shown in the figure also, means when this is achieving its highest value, here it is achieving same lowest value here. Okay, same time, because everything is same, omega is same, nu is same, tp is same, that's why this happens. So amplitude is may be different. Okay, amplitude may be different, may be equal, but rest of the things are same. Omega, nu, tp, they are all same. Okay, sign convention is also shown here. Positive x minus, this is negative x axis, this is positive bidirectional, this is negative bidirectional. Now in the displacement in this, x is equal to a1 sin omega t, y is equal to minus of a2 into sin omega t. Okay, equation of motion is x square plus a1 square plus y square by a2 square plus 2x1 2x by a1 into a2 is equal to 0. So this can be resulted into this. Okay, so this will give you negative slope. Okay, so theta will be from the clockwise side. Okay, you have to take the minimum theta. So theta is the clockwise. positive x direction, negative x direction, positive y direction, negative y direction. The particle oscillates on the diagonal of the rectangle. Okay, so this is the rectangle and this is the oscillation. This is the like the AC current. Okay, this is like the AC current. You have seen this in AC current. Resultant amplitude is equal to a1 square plus a2 square under root. And displacement vector means position vector. So position vector r is equal to under root of a1 square plus a2 square into sin omega t. Okay. So this is the amplitude a1 square plus a2 square under root. So this y1 is the a2 and this x1 is a1. This x coordinate. Now when phase difference is equal to 90 degree. Okay, so when phase difference is equal to 90 degree, the curve formed will be like this. Okay, so this is the 90 degree case when phase difference is equal to 90 degree. So pi is equal to a2 sin omega t plus pi by 2, because pi by 2 is the phase difference, is equal to a2 cos omega t. Direction is the same. Okay, both are omega, both in magnitude and direction. Okay, so a1 sin omega t, only difference is the amplitude one, a1 and a2. Rest are same, omega is same, nu is same, tp is same. Okay, when x is maximum or minimum, then y is equal to 0. Okay, so when x reaches its maximum a1 or reaches its minimum minus a1, at that time y coordinate is equal to 0. Okay, so that you can see when this is achieving pi by 2. Okay, so when this is achieving pi by 2, this is 0. Okay, so that's why when x is maximum or minimum, y is equal to 0. This can be seen in the graph also. Now equation of motion, x square plus y by a2 square means x by a1 square plus y by a2 square is equal to 1. Okay, so this is the ellipse. Okay, both the previous one was a straight line ones. Okay, means delta is equal to 0 and delta is equal to pi. Both resulted in linear function. Now this one is an ellipse. Okay, so equation of motion is x by x square by a1 square plus y square by a2 square is equal to 1. Okay, so this is y coordinate is the a21 and x coordinate is the a1. Okay, motion is in the form of the ellipse. A1 is equal to semi-minor axis and A2 is equal to semi-major axis, and vice versa, or vice versa. Whichever A1 is positive means bigger one, then A1 will be semi-major axis. When A1 is the bigger one, A1 will be semi-major axis. Okay, so whichever is the major one, that will be the major axis. Okay, or vice versa. When A1 is equal to A2, it becomes a circle. Means the ellipse will become a circle when A1 is equal to A2. Okay, semi-major axis is equal to semi-minor axis, then it will become a circle. The combination of two simple harmonic motion of equal amplitude in perpendicular direction, differing by a amplitude, differing by a phase difference of pi by 2, means phase difference of 90 degree, results in a circular motion. Okay. When means the same condition that we are studying right now will execute a circular motion when A1 is equal to A2. Okay. So thank you.